and that will be your stop for Main and Hastings. I'll let you know.
It's not a protest. It's the Women's Memorial March.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a
Bus
protest.
driver. It's the Women's Memorial March. Not a protest.
So the bus driver just announced it and he said there's a protest at Main and Hastings. But it's not a protest, it's a 32nd annual Women's March. So 14th of February 2023, just walking up the street here. There's going to be the Women's March today. Got everything all blocked off there. Just walking up from Gore and Pryor, the bus diverted. The speech is happening.
And that's their grandmother, Gwen Nelson, related to Samuel Gray. My heart goes out to my sister's children from what they're going through. And thanks to all my sisters and brothers within the community, all my relations.
Got off the streets February 13th, 1998. I was scared straight because I had so many friends that were missing and I didn't want to be one of them. Both my parents went to residential school. All of my aunties and uncles went to residential school. My grandparents on both sides went to residential school. My twin sister and I and my 25 siblings were all 60s scooped. I'm from the Nass, I'm Nishka, and I'm here because these women scared me straight. Every Valentine's Day is the first day of my new year out of the downtown east side, and this is my 25th Valentine's. And I'm here to say that, you know, I spoke at the Women's Inquiry and I gave 5 hours of testimony 10 days later for recommendations. And the government only published 1,742 recommendations, and that's BS. There was that many recommendations in BC alone. The government handpicked the recommendations that would go forward, and I want to say to all nations, rewrite your recommendations and share them with other nations and share what recommendations work and what recommendations don't work. And all of us as individual people, we need to work on loving ourselves and work on the hardest pains in our heart and give them to the Creator and work on loving ourselves. Because when we all love ourselves, we're going to love our community and love others. And that is what we're called to do. As they tried to break us, they tried to destroy us, and we're here. We're here. This is my daughter, Lisa Marie. And this is my friend, and I'm just here to say that we need to work together and give our recommendations.
My name is Linda K. Peters. I'm Cree Ojibwe from Northern Ontario, but I have lived in BC for most of my life, and I'm a band member of the Seabird Island First Nation.
Marcus, like everybody says. as soon as a non-Indigenous person goes missing, all the red alerts, media, everywhere, 10 foot a square. Oh, my kid's missing. Well, when it's Indigenous, oh, it's on the air for 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Then it's gone, we're forgotten like yesterday. As soon as it's non-Indigenous, they're right there, red alerts, find him in 30 seconds, find the killer, boom, solved. What about us? What about us? Why? I have a granddaughter that's 9 years old, and I fear for her walking these streets. And if anything happened to her, I swear, I wouldn't wait for a white man to solve my shit.
Just a little drop.
Right? Take our power back. Take it back. Thank you.
Spoken of first. Reconciliation comes after. You don't tie them together and say this is going to happen. The government only says what you want to hear. It's up to us to speak of what we want. We want this and demand for what you want, not for what the government wants to give you. The government's been doing that way too long. They say, okay, this is what they want. Give them this, shut them up. Doesn't happen that way. We've always had that power within us.